Certainly been a while. I think the last time I played this was summer of last year for the 4-Job Fiesta. Either way, welcome back to the Final Fantasy V live stream. This time things are going to be a little different this time. For those that don't know, I streamed this game... Phone, shut up. I streamed this game early last year in the form of a 4-Job practice run. And which was basically the 4-Job Fiesta rules, but I chose the 4 jobs willingly to just test the game. And I had fun for the most part, but trying to complete the game and finish everything was a massive chore, and I wasn't really particularly fond of like the end game stuff because of this restriction, like trying to show off everything while simultaneously doing these restrictions. I had to break the rules a few times just for the sake of showing them off. And needless to say, I wasn't entirely satisfied with the end result. So what I've decided to do this time is I'm gonna do the process again, only this time I'm gonna be doing a casual run. Long and the short, it basically means that I'm pretty much just gonna be playing the game normally. No job restrictions, nothing of the sort. You will see me most likely limit myself to only a handful of jobs, but I'm not fully restricting myself. Just do a slight adjustment here. I'm very unsure about the volume here, because all I have for reference is some of the desktop audio bars, and they're going like quite high. I don't know if you can hear my voice over it, so I've turned it down a little bit, and hopefully that'll work. But yeah, so long and the short, I'm basically just going to be playing the game normally, and I'm going to be treating this as like my main run of Final Fantasy V. So naturally, I'm also going to be like, I'm most likely going to be repeating a few things as well. Now, the reason I'm doing the Steam version, for those that don't know, is I honestly prefer the Steam version more than the GBA version. Although the GBA version still has things that I think are better. And if any of you have watched my Final Fantasy VI playthrough where I've used the Steam version, then you'll know that I quite prefer these versions. I will be listing my perks and complaints about this as time goes on, but for now we're just going to play it normally. Now, one other thing I'm going to be pointing out, unlike the previous games, where I split them up into 20-minute videos, and the last RPGs I did was Final Fantasy VI, where I kept the whole thing in one chunk per session. This time I'm going to be breaking them up into 1 hour long videos, because I feel like with RPGs, they have to be longer so people can take in more. It's like with shorter games or simpler games, I think 20 minutes is better, but for RPGs it's going to be 1 hour long videos. Either way, let's enjoy the rest of this. Now, one thing I'd like to point out right off the bat is that the one thing I like the most about Final Fantasy V, like compared to 6 of the Steam version, 6 has 8 directional to 4 directional movement. This is 360, so it moves very smooth, and you move quite fast in the overworld as well. So getting by isn't a problem. Tycoon Meteorite. Boko, wait here, okay? So yeah, because of the 360 movement, it makes traveling, to me, a lot easier. I'm not against full directional movement, but this is just preference. Also, it's gonna take some getting used to because I'm so used to playing the Steam version of 6 at this point that 5 has a different interface. Now, one thing I'm going to point out right off the bat, these character portraits are awful. Like, they look nothing like the characters. And honestly, I really don't like them. Especially like while they look very different from them, it's not just that, it's also the art direction in general. For this style of game, I think a simpler art style would have worked better, like the ones they did for 6. Please enter a name. We're just gonna go with Bartz. I'll do funnier names next time I do the Four Job Fiesta, but for this one I wanna just call him Bartz. Me and my Chocobo just go wherever the trail leads us. Bartz. This rock certainly fell from the sky. The impact must have knocked me out. Guess it's a meteorite. A meteorite? I wonder if it has a connection to the wind stopping. Again, I give you my thanks. I wish I could do something more to show my appreciation, but I really must go. Whoa, hey, hold up a sec. Bartz, did you hear something? Huh? L-A... Over there. Now before we do that, if you sneak in this way, treasure chest with a phoenix down. Very valuable. Especially early on. Are you alright? Where am I? Oh, my aching head. Six alive? What's happened? I don't remember. I can't remember anything. Looks like you hit your head pretty bad. Maybe you got amnesia? Oh, something came back to me. My name is Galuf. That's a start. Anything else? Nope, just a name. Other than that, my memory's a blank slate. I'm very sorry, but you must excuse me. I have no time to waste. Where are you going? I must go to the Wind Shrine. The Wind Shrine? Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's where I was headed. It's decided. I'm going with you. But I could never let such a sweet girl go by her lonesome. Plus, I know I've got to get to the shrine. I feel it in my bones. You just got to take me with. But what about you? Sorry, I'm gonna bow out on this one. Good luck though. But thank you again. Farewell. Godspeed and all that whatnot. Okay, another thing I kind of want to point out, like one of my other flaws of this, look at the tiles on the meteorite. You can actually see like the lines in between, like they're not meshed well. It looks quite ugly, honestly. I don't mind this particular art style, but it definitely has more flaws compared to Final Fantasy VI's. Come on, Boko, let's go. Alright, so now we need to go up here. I love that. Ow, Boko, bad Chocobo. What are you doing stopping like that? Now don't you give me that look. Quack, quack, quack. I know it's just a girl and an old man. And all those goblins around. Fine, I got it, I got it. Ah, gah. Boko, come on. Come on. Alright, so second verse, same as the first. Just attack him and you're good. Now something you can do is that you can... Oh no, you can't. Never mind. I thought you could hold down the attack button, but that's the GBA version. More goblins. Again, it's no big deal. It's they're pretty easy to handle. Plus, as long as you keep attacking, it's impossible to get a game over. And if you do somehow get a game over in this, you probably shouldn't play this game. You should probably go back to Candy Crush or something. Come on, it. Barts. Seems I cannot escape being in your debt. Hey, don't worry about it. The shockwave from the meteorite's impact caused landslides. The road's covered in rubble. I don't think you're gonna make it to Tool that way. But if I can't get to the Wind Shrine, then... Ugh. Wind Shrine. Gotta hurry. The old guy's pretty dead set on getting there, too. Alright, I'll go with you and personally see to it that you get there safely. Oh, really? Yeah, you know, it was my dad's dying wish that I could go out and travel the world. Plus, something feels like the wind is calling me. What a sweet talker, as if you don't have the hearts for the little missy. Wow, you're awake? Don't sound so surprised. This old dog's always ready for anything. It'll be quick to figure out why Galuf is one of my favourite characters in the Final Fantasy series. Still, if the road is blocked, that makes things a sight more difficult. I won't give up. There must be a way to reach the Wind Shrine. Right, and we'll find it. Alright, let's ride. I'm surprised Boko can carry 3 people, but then again, Chocobos are giant-ass birds. Now if we... Yep. Yeah, if we hold down the... if we press the Y button on the Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, go over that. That was just a practice run for fun. Well, not even a practice run, really. It's just for fun. Now, much like Yoshi, Chocobos don't go in caves or haunted houses or castles. I don't remember there being a cave here. Probably opened up during one of those quakes. Sorry. Boko, I think it's going to be a little too dangerous for Chocobos. You stay here, okay? Okay. Go ahead. Alright, first dungeon of the game. What's that spring? This is a recovery spring. HP and MP restored. All status ailments removed. KO allies revived. That's some water. Alright. Fair. First battle, and it's a first strike, so we're good there. Oh yeah, to point out, Galuf doesn't have any weapons, whereas Bart has a sword and Lena has a knife. So the moment we get some equipment for him, we're gonna have to give it to him. But I think this just has some now. I think. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. I'm not even tired either. Alright, one down. And done. Thankfully not hard, but then again it's a tutorial dungeon. Contains leather cap. Alright, I'm going to give that to Galuf for the time being, just because he doesn't have any armor. Well, it doesn't have any sort of weapon, so I might as well give him extra defense. Now, one thing I really like about this game is the writing. To point out, this game uses the writing from the GBA version, which is quite more witty and full of more personality compared to the SNES version. I don't know what it's like in the PS1 version. I've never played it. I don't even know if there is a PS1 version now that I think about it. It's just a safe assumption. Yeah, but it also keeps the music and, the music from the SNES version. So, much like Final Fantasy VI's Steam version, to me it's kind of like a best of both worlds. Minus the art style, but that one's more opinionated. This is a pirate hideout, meaning that ship we saw must have been a pirate ship. Wonder if they would give us a ride. I think the only ride they'd be interested in would be a keelhaul for all three of us. Yeah, you can't ask a favour from a pirate, that's why we'll just sneak on and steal their ship. Well, you're pretty gutsy for an old-timer. Alright, so thankfully all the pirates are asleep for some reason. So there's no need to sneak around or anything. Surprised they can sleep while standing up, just saying that much. Either way, let's just move on. Up to the front of the ship. Yo ho ho and stuff, time to cast off. Well, cast off means start sailing, kid. I know that, the wheel won't even budge. How do you work this thing? Try working anything and there'll be the devil to pay. Trying to steal my ship, are you? You've a lot of brass. Or mayhap you're just lacking in brains. I wager it's the latter. Wait, I am Princess Lena of Tycoon. Please accept my apologies for attempting to commandeer your ship. What? Princess? Of Tycoon? Sir, this is a formal request from the Kingdom of Tycoon. Please allow us the use of your vessel. I must get to the wind train. My father is in danger. Oh ho, the Princess of Tycoon. Here on my ship. Well, I'm sure we could fetch a good price for this one. Hey, leave her alone, you degenerate, lecherous, piratey pirate. Smooth, Bart. Smooth. I beg of you, please. That pendant. Tossed a lot of them into the brig. Aye aye, Captain. Well, this is a fine how do you do. What genius came up with the idea to steal a pirate ship anyway? Look in the mirror, Pops. Oh my aching. I can't remember a thing. And your amnesia oh so conveniently returns. I love the writing in this game. Still, I can't believe you're really the Princess of Tycoon, Lena. I'm sorry, I didn't intend to keep it a secret. For goodness sake, stop yawning! Why don't you always yawn during these? It's not that big of a deal. But if you're the princess, why were you going to the wind shrine all alone? My father is there. He hadn't been gone long when the wind slowed to almost nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening. I slipped out alone and headed to the shrine, but then that meteorite fell and you know the rest. I don't get why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired. Alright, just gonna... No choice, just got to stay there. Why does the Princess of Tycoon have the same pendant as I do? She said her father's at the Wind Shrine. Prepare to cast off, lads. Set a course for the Wind Shrine. But Captain, what about the landlubbers? Untie them. I meant sometime today. But why? I've reconsidered your request. You can go back to the brig if you'd rather. Pull anchor, we sail for the Wind Shrine. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I hope I don't have to repeat myself. Well? Aye, Captain. But the wind has stopped. How can this ship move? Full of curiosity, aren't you, lass? Sildra, come up and say hello. She's a big fella. Beautiful, isn't she? Sildra and I were raised together. We're close as siblings. Alright, we're off. Alright, I'm just gonna apologize in advance. I've still got that infection I mentioned, my ear infection. Go on, shall we set to the Wind Shrine for you? No. We're actually gonna make a detour to the left here. But yeah, I've still got my ear infection, so it's making me a bit lightheaded. I'm fine for the most part, but if I do anything like stupid or if I look dizzy, that's why. I think I'll stop and have a drink as well. Now the reason I came in here is because how much gold do we have? 140, so not a lot. We can actually go into the weapon shop here. And we can't afford jack diddly crap. What about armor? I can get 2 caps. Wonderful. Well, that was kind of a waste. There is actually a little scene I'd like to show as well. It's pretty funny. Well, okay, 2 scenes. Sorry, there's nothing left. Those pirates drank everything in the house. For you, honey, we've got something special. Woo! And for some reason, they'll just stay there. But now, if we go here... Piano skills, leveled up. Yeah, there's a bunch of pianos all around the world. If you go to each one... Whoops. If you go to each one individually, you can master them and eventually learn something that one of the jobs requires specifically. Hold on, I'll go check on them. Bart, what have you got that goofy look for? Nothing. I didn't see anything. Must have been a trick of the light or something. For crying out loud, shove over and let me see. Great Caesar's ghost. Just gorgeous. Sure haven't felt like that in a spell. What in the world are you two going on about? Slept like a babe, I did. What are you two gawking at? Get a hold of yourselves. I need a little time to myself, so shove off, you. Yeah, you can probably guess what Barts and Galuf saw. And to be fair, it's kind of obvious. But I'm gonna keep quiet about it anyway. Oh, trying to give me the slip? I think not. Alright, so now let's head over to the Wind Shrine. Yeah, I thought I had more gil than that so I could upgrade my equipment, but dead wrong on that one. Anyway, just gonna save real quick. Anyway, welcome to the Wind Shrine. Princess Lena. What's happened? What's the matter? The wind suddenly stopped, and now there are monsters in the shrine. What about Father? The king went up to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. The crystal's on the top floor, right? Won't hurt to go up and take a look. Ferris, come on. Drink this water to restore your energy. Yeah, I'm at full, so I should be a machine that amplifies the power. Alright. So thankfully, because this is the first dungeon, it's very straightforward to go through. And naturally, every dungeon has their own enemies in it, which are just as easy. For now. Contains a tent. Oh, there comes another one. And done. This is a consecrated circle. You may rest safely in a tent or cottage, or even save your game. Well, I haven't taken any damage, so I'll just... Actually, Gav took a bit... Actually, everyone took a bit of damage except for... You know, I'm not using a tent for that. Must have taken damage in the Pirate's Grotto. Contains leather cap. I'll equip that to Ferris since I already bought... since I already bought everyone else for one each. And there's the boss of the dungeon right there. It's a big fella. Now for this one, just keep mashing the attack button. There's nothing really else you can do. Alright. So through here, there's literally nothing. I don't get this room at all. Haven't figured out anything about it, and there are no guides that speak of it. Contains a broadsword. I'm gonna give that to Galuf since he doesn't have any weapons. Boosts his attack from 3 to 15, so now he's probably one of the heaviest hitters in the team. Let's take a look, actually. Strength attack, 28-15, 25-7, 27-15, 27-14. He's on par with Bart's. Incoming! Alright, first boss, and this one's not that bad. Just keep attacking him and maintaining your own health. Simple as. Pretty much. Galuf's already gonna need a heal, so I'll heal him now. Alright, in this stage, you can't damage him, otherwise he'll counterattack. So I'm going to take the time to heal, and then just hit defend. Alright. There we go. Now we can go back onto the offensive. And that's it. No gil, nor experience. So we got nothing out of that besides a Phoenix down. Alright, and this should be the final. Yep. The crystal is shattered. What the? Courage, the essence of flame. Sorry. Devotion, the essence of water. Hope, the essence of earth. Passion, the essence of wind. What? What's happening? Feels warm. Are these the crystal's essences? Father. Listen and listen well. You four are the chosen ones, the warriors of light, bearers of the four crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal is already shattered. The other 3 crystals are in danger as well. You 4 must protect them. For goodness sake. An evil presence is awakening, one that wishes to return everything to darkness. Go forth, light warriors. Save the crystal. What are these? Guess they're pieces of the crystal. Crystal fragments, and stored within the power of warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. The crystal is lending us its power. For now, let's get out of here. Lena. There should be a warp panel to the outside behind the altar. Now, all that was just a tutorial on how to acquire and how to use jobs. But I can sum up a bit easier. Basically, just select jobs and you've got all of these. Each one changes your stats and abilities. For now, I'm going to make everyone a blue mage. Now, I know that's going to sound strange, but trust me when I say this, well, this is just a matter of preference, really. I know I'm not doing 4-job Fiesta rules, but there is actually something I want to do. And this is probably going to either annoy or intrigue people. So for now, everyone's going to be a blue mage. Go over here. We'll walk straight outside, but I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go to that vase and heal up. Alright, so now we're going to head back to Tool, because we really don't have anywhere else to go. Listen now, how's everyone's equipment? Yep, that'll do nicely. And now, we're actually going to be doing something that's probably going to annoy some people. We're going to start grinding. Now, to explain, now that we've got job classes, there's a third type of thing we can obtain from enemies. Like, normally it's skill and experience, but this time we get what are called ability points. Ability points is what lets our jobs level up. And anytime they level up, we gain a new ability from them. But the best part about it is that we can transfer those abilities to other jobs. Now, if you've seen my previous streams of these in the past, you'll already know this. But I'm kind of treating this as like pretty much a case of this is the first time people are seeing it. Because I'm pretty certain no one's really going to bother checking out the other two beforehand. Oh, great. Back attack. And honestly, I kind of just want to. Alright, just a couple more hits. Done. So, you know, we just need to get into 7 more fights and we're good. Now, to be fair, like, doing that doesn't max it out completely. Like, not after that and we're done 100%. Each job has a specific number of levels they can go up to, but each time we're learning different abilities each time. And basically what I want to do is, I want to get everyone to learn the first Blue Mage ability, which is called Learning. Basically, it allows the characters to learn blue magic without having the job equipped. Because one thing I want to try and do is I want to try and diversify my abilities, since I'm not running on 4-job Fiesta rules. Alright, it's just 5 more fights. At least I'm 90% certain the first ability you learn is Learning. Because not everything you learn from job classes is like their themed abilities. Sometimes it's just things like equip specific weapons. Like, for example, the Berserkers. One of theirs is just straight up equip axes. You know, stuff like that. So, I think the Blue Mage has one. I think it's equip staffs or something. But I think that's the second one. Like, the first one is Learning. Alright, 2 more. Alright, come on. Maybe being out here would be better. Actually, it doesn't matter, because no matter how many enemies I fight, I'm just getting 1 each. Also, one thing I kind of like about the Steam version of this particularly is that each character has their own, like, specific movements. Has their own sprite movements and animations. Like, they're not the same each time. And I don't think that's in the SNES or GBA version. I'm fairly certain it isn't. Oh, it's called Check. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Let me check real quick. Check an enemy's HP. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I made a big mistake, actually. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna head back into town real quick. Oh, right, yeah, Ferris leaves. Actually, you know what? This isn't a bad thing, because I think I'm going to have Ferris be my Blue Mage for a while. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everyone learn their own specific jobs, but I'm going to keep Ferris as a Blue Mage for a while. And, like, once she acquires Learning, then I'll have the others learn Learning as well. So for Bart, I'm going to make him a White Mage. Might as well have Check on him, since I don't really have anything else to equip him on him. Now, I'm just going to point out, highly recommend having Bart's Master White Mage as a priority. Because at some points in the game, Lena will leave the team, Galuf will leave the team, and Ferris will leave the team at separate points. Bart's does not, so it's for the best that he keeps the White Mage ability. For a while, anyway. So, for Lena, I'm going to make her the Knight. I'm also gonna add check as well. A bit of a preference, honestly, is that I kind of like Bart being the defensive healer, Lena being the offensive, and Galuf being offensive magic. So I'm gonna be making him the black mage. It is highly recommended to master magic, just because of just because like there are so many useful spells and they kind of expect you to learn a lot of them. Alright, anyway. Gonna do a bit of shopping now so I can update the character's equipment. Now, you'll want everyone to learn white magic, just so everyone has a chance of healing, but I'm gonna be prioritizing Bart's the most. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I blanked out for a second there. Okay, so the blank there means they can't equip it. The equal sign means that it's not going to change any stats, even if they do equip it. And the E means they equip it. Obviously, green arrow means they gain more from it, and red arrow means they gain less from it. However, you're going to want to equip shields on them anyway, because it increases what's called evasion. Basically, there are just points in the game where they'll just straight up block attacks and not take any damage at all. Oh, I have an extra leather cap. Okay. Okay, next time I'm gonna need a weapon for Bart. We're also gonna need... Let's see now. I can only buy one thing, so I should probably prioritize Bart with the staff. Now, Bart isn't going to be attacking physically often, but I'm 90% certain that it'll increase his magical potential. So healing will become so he'll be able to heal more. I don't see any boosts of it, so... I don't know, hopefully I'm right. Alright, so there should be a magic shop here as well. Yep, here it is. So... Oh, of course, Cure is... Alright, let's see if there's anything I can sell. Let's sell this leather cap. Cure is without doubt going to be the most important. But I should probably also get one of these spells as well. Most likely Thunder. Actually... There we go. I will go out my way and buy the other spells later down the road, but right now I can't. Alright, how's my condition? Fully healed, that's good. I'm pretty certain this is Zock's house, but... Someone you know? Yeah, he built the Torna Canal. And I believe if we go around this way... Found leather shoes. So this increases defense and resistance. So. Okay. Now I'm not sure if there's anything around this side. I'm just going to check real quick. Also, one thing I do like about the Steam versions of 5 and 6 is that anytime there's a secret, an exclamation mark will appear above their heads. All the time, even if you're not supposed to find it so easily. Oh, Princess Lena. Zoc, it's good to see you. Yes, it's been a long time. Zoc, I have a favour to ask. We must go to Waltz, so we need to pass through the Torna Canal. Oh dear. Ever since the Wind Crystal was destroyed, the beasts in the canal have multiplied like rabbits. It is much too dangerous to enter. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry I cannot help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Wonderful. Then follow me. Once again, I'm gonna apologize for me keep yawning like this. Honestly, I can't help it, and I wish I could. It's probably because I'm talking so much as well, but I never had this problem when I was doing Super Mario World. Crystals. Now that I think about it, they're the reason Dad... The crystals must be protected at any cost. Stop. If anything should happen to me, never tell Bart to... I was reading that! Oh darn, please don't say things like that. What's the matter, Barts? Nothing. I was just reminded of my folks. They died a while back, though. Here, take it. Huh? Take what? The key to the canal. With it, you can open the gate and travel to Waltz. I was worried about Lena, so I hid the key, but... Please, take care of her. Princess, please take care of yourself. Safe journey. Alright, so now we've got the key, we can head over to the Torna Canal. Consider the wind side down some, don't you think? You take the canal eastward, you'll get to the Kingdom of Waltz. Waltz has prospered by using the water crystal. Might as well talk to these folks just for some extra flavor text. The beast in the canal only seems to target women. Did not know that. Spinny, spinny, spinny wee. I think I'm gonna throw up, but I like it. At least you're honest. Great snakes, the pub's been overrun by pirates. You look a little wet behind the ears. How about I take you to the Funerals Club? Nah. I'm trying to be a bard. Listen to this. Long, long ago in the canal to the east, a big old ugly monster was having a feast. It ate lots of people, 53 at least, but the good guy used the crystal and sealed the beast. Oh yeah. My granddad says he's sorry he told me the story, but you guys liked it, right? Yeah, this building here, this pretty much teaches you all the basics of this game. But honestly, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Well, at least I'm not going to be covering it, because I know what I'm doing. Huh? Where I fell by Castle Coon. One fell the mountains to the west too. Guess they're in season. I like that line. The wind crystal power is amplified by a machine. It lets our ships sail even faster than before. The next liner from Waltz really should be arriving any time now. Oh, he has no idea. Be careful, the pub's full of pirates. I'm not looking at anything. You perv, get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, mate, it's okay. These are meant to be stared at. Also, I didn't mean to activate this again, but let's do it anyway. Woo! Alright, let's move on. Captain, wait up! Sorry lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind. Captain? But why? You know we'd follow you to the ends of the earth. I know, and I thank you for it, but not this time. Captain! This smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you lads to guard the hideout. We can't just let anyone raid our booty. But Captain, please. Aye aye, sir. I'm curious as to how they get back. Hang on. When do you get back, Captain? Godspeed. I am honestly curious as to how they're going to get back, because we're taking the boat, and they just have to walk back. Can they get back from there? Oh. The wind crystal is shattered. Right now, the only difference is that the wind has slowed, but soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant and the birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we had to protect the remaining 3 crystals. 3 crystals? Yes, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. If those are lost too, then... At first, nothing would happen, but it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay. The seas dirtied and the rivers ceased to flow, fires lost their heat and the world became dark and cold. It would become an unlivable world. We've got to protect the crystals. Huh? Did that trigger any of your memories? Nope, doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help. Well said, old man. I'm coming along too. Plus, you still have to find Lerna's father. King Tycoon, but he disappeared into thin air. He still lives. I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment believe otherwise. Barnes, will you come with us? Before I was just coming along for the ride, but seeing everyone here... The crystal shards. We were given power to protect the world. The power of the wind crystal. That's it, I'm in. We've got some crystals to save. Sure enough, let's be off. Okay, I'm definitely feeling like quite dizzy from this. I'm gonna keep